welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Ladies and gents, animals and insects of all ages, I am your animal pal, the Grizz, and at the end of the day, you're all just fishing for a salmon flop. Speaking of salmon flops, you can catch all my latest music, artwork, and stream works through the name, that's right, you guessed it, Salmon Flop Productions, on Facebook and YouTube. With that being said, we are about to enter the fray of Baldur's Gate 3, episode 21 of my playthrough. So without further ado, it is December 13th, 2024, 8:20 a.m. Let's get to it. So, back on episode 21, it's about a 10-hour playthrough video, but it was probably only about 2 to 3 hours because I passed the F out. But that's okay because we are here and we're gonna play for a good 3 hours to 4 hours, and I'm awake, and then I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed and get ready for my long weekend at work. I have made some broccoli cheddar. Actually, it's more like broccoli and it's a little bit of butter, a little bit of seasoning, and a little pinch, 2 little pinches of shredded pepper jack. And let me tell you, people, I'm pretty sure I have perfected the art of steamable vegetables. Broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower. I have made it desirable for the taste buds. And I'm pretty happy with myself. But I will be right back. I gotta go get my rice and chicken.
How else was I supposed to feed her up? I got it. And thanks.
We're shopping first. Dinner
Set
with
your
my
worries at
parents.
ease.
Remember?
Receive
This
hers.
armor was such a bargain. We can't return it.
What I wouldn't give to meet the Gondian who invented the steel watch.
Belt, perhaps.
Gortash invented the steel watch.
No, he merely offered patronage. The Gondians built the steel watch.
Fabulous sandal.
Yes, but they were Gortash which made him the inventor. How about we settle on the Gondians and Gortash
In
invented
a
them?
word, sir.
It was, but good armor is hard to find.
Almost painfully so. Like what you burned like the noonday sun.
You are not wearing
And the
armor to meet my mother and father.
person with you give up a kidney for a tour of the steel watch foundry.
As if any of us would be so
No, I don't think that'll work,
Seeing the watch
actually.
power up for the first time. Oh, my heart flutters at the thought.
love to see one of them in a fight. A real fight. They crush everyone.
Yes, darling, it's very
Simply as
How long do the effects
honest.
last?
Piece of genius.
It depends on the
we're
person
shopping for a suit.
and their virility.
Dinner with my parents. Remember?
I'd
This armor
recommend
was such a bargain. We can't return it.
That seems like a lot.
Did you get to look at their gyronetic? Or their targeting rifle? Let the man breathe. That watch has sent him flying.
Did you see how far that watch is
Let's
moving?
go to Calm's Guards. She has the most fabulous sandal. It's
Try to climb up one, you madman.
I would, but this armor was.
How else was I supposed to see their optics?
You told me the armor was a bargain.
It was, but good armor is hard to find. Maybe I could wear it to dinner.
some hesitation.
Wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
So I have been doing some like chili and rice dishes,
Actually, Gortash invented the steel watch.
and gosh, they are delicious and filling. So
But they were Gortash
okay.
and the inventor.
Set your worries
How about we settle on the Gondians and
Oh yeah. Alrighty then.
Well, we're shopping
trying to remember where I even am. Okay, so I think I was passing out trying to buy clothing from this
Imagine seeing your
No, that's
storekeeper
not
in
quite
here.
right.
Oh my god, what has ever done?
Welcome back to Car. I already told you, if Patter's your main interest, go see my brother. My focus is good clothing for a good price. Sounds good.
Look at your
Get you
wares.
something a bit fresher than your current outfit. Remember, can't. No, that's not quite right.
No, he merely offered patronage. The Gondians...
Interesting. Okay, I like that.
As if any of us would be so fortunate.
Imagine seeing a watcher power up for the first time. Oh, what does that mean?
I'm sure I have some suede lying around here.
Look at their gyrometics. Or their targeting modules. The man breathed. That watcher sent him flying.
Did you see how far that watcher threw me? Must have been 10 lengths.
Believe you tried to climb up one, you madman!
How else was I supposed to see the optics?
Looks great. Feels like hemp. No.
What I wouldn't give to meet the Guardian who invented the steel watch.
Actually, Gortash invented the steel watch.
No, he merely offered patronage. The Gondians built the steel watch.
Yes, but they were Gortash's idea, which makes him the inventor. How about we settle on the Gondians and Gortash invented them?
I'd give up a kidney for a tour of the steel watch foundry.
As if any of us would be so fortunate.
Imagine seeing a watcher power up for the first time. Oh, my heart flutters at the thought.
How about some good old-fashioned cotton?
Simply astonishing feat of genius.
Eager for battle.
Did you get to look at their gyrometics? Or their targeting modules? Let the man breathe.
how far that watcher threw me.
For another client, maybe.
Believe you tried to climb up one, you madman!
How else was I supposed to see the optics?
Wherever we go, ye gods, let there be something green.
What I wouldn't give to be the Gondian who invented the steel watch.
Actually, Gortash invented the steel watch?
No, he merely offered patronage. The Gondians built the steel watch.
Yes, but they were Gortash's ideas, which makes him the inventor. How about we settle on the Gondians and Gortash invented them?
The Karen wall might look good. Or maybe that will be too much. Too much.
Fabulous sandal. It's perfect for a shirt.
Ahoy, stranger. Thanks for stopping. Sounds good. Get you something a bit fresher than your current outfit. Remember, calm's got.
Yes, darling, it's very leather-like. Well, we're shopping for a suit. Dinner with my parents, remember? Let's go to Calm's garden.
Well, sounds good. Get you something a bit fresher than your current outfit. Remember, a sequined adornment could bring
am I
a
to
bit of a
do?
spark. Oh, well done, Carmen. That would be fantastic if you wanted to run this business at a loss.
Let us show them how it's done. Let me guess, you need something.
Oh, perhaps a touch of velvet.
Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
The armor was a bargain.
With good armor, it's hard to find.
Let the man breathe. That wasn't a very place. Yes, but they were Gortash's idea, which makes him the
This is the lips. The lips, the tongue. If your mighty Mars needs...
I got it. I got it. And thanks.
Of course. Set your worry. Safe hands.
Why does Dolor get all the finest weapons?
You are a weapon, my sweet.
A sharper one than Dolor. He spends too much time with his prey.
Dolor is an artist. You do well to think on that.
Well, what now, sir? We go check his place?
Perhaps. We'll take one more look here, then move on to the flop house. Keep an eye out, brethren. It must be here somewhere.
We never get the fun jobs, son.
Brethren in black, tell them!
Oh yeah.
Open up.
Looks like Father Logan's help wasn't quite enough. better than nothing. Time to get going. Is that blood? No, never mind.
Oh no, there's a lever.
Don't mind if I do. Anything of use? Wonder what's past this.
Here lies Raloric Windbane, born 1399 DR, died 1480. Here lies Sister Shira Clarwin, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR. The amulet spirit. Here lies Satida Atana, born 1411 DR, died 1485 DR.
Long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone, thou might be, alas. Honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmata's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
The monk himself holds your answer. Tasha's hideous laughter is a powerful skill, but earning it may come at the cost of wisdom.
Thou shalt know the extent of Shah's mania, Tasha's hideous laughter at thine beck and call. But at what cost? Who might say?
You know what? If it'll bring you peace, I will bear the madness.
Your muscles tingle and your mouth twitches as the laughing madness spreads through you. The madness tugs at your mind, prods in places best left untouched. You feel your wisdom begin to drain.
Call on the parasite to absorb the strike.
You remain wise as ever, even as Shah's madness spreads outward. You giggle, struck by the absurdity of the moment. A spirit hiding inside an amulet has brought you to the body of his granddaughter and possessed it. Outrageous. Ridiculous. Once again, you feel your wisdom draining away. Hilarious. What is it?
Call on the parasite to absorb the strike.
You focus on the source of the power, but it is quiet and still. It needs to rest.
Yes.
The urge to laugh dwindles. Though you can't help but chuckle. You withstood the monk's madness and earned Tasha's hideous laughter.
My friend, forgive me, for this mind was not mine own. May laughter be thy gift, never thy curse. The morning Lord calls. Canst thou feel the warmth of his blessing? This is not my final twilight, but a new dawn. Farewell.
The corpse is an empty husk once more. The monk, liberated from madness, is finally at peace.
He's gone. Well, he was always good for a laugh.
Interesting.
You've been caught mid-robbery. Your next move had best be a careful one. A show of contrition and property return.
Look, I need to finish up here. Lots of soup to clean up. Blood, too. Looks like a room key, maybe? Nothing in here, that's for sure. Look, I need to finish up here. Lots of soup to clean up. Blood, too. Oh, good. More blood to clean up, I suppose.
Maybe I should, No. This is good.
Please, leave me be.
We interpret scripture.
Times may be hard.
If you're looking for a handout, try elsewhere.
The crying one weeps today. Our father I don't want to talk. My heart is in war.
To rest with him. We need change.
Yes? Can I help you? Thank you. Ilmater smiles upon us this day. Feel free to look around the temple. Valyria never found the murder weapon. That would be definitive proof that they missed something. Logan's in the room behind us with Sister Rose. Brilgo's buried out back, through the kitchen and the dormitories. The killing happened in the kitchen cellar.
That collar looks familiar. Does this cat belong to Gale?
You notice the Tressym guards a shiny ring and stack of letters at its feet.
Yes?
What are you doing here, Kitty?
Kitty? How vulgar. You can call me... Actually, it's better if you don't call me at all. That'll be all, thank you.
Quite a nice ring you have there. What are you going to do with it?
That's for me to know, isn't it?
Could really use such an artifact in my fight against evil.
Ugh. Take it. Curse this bleeding heart of mine. But use it well, you hear?
About the missing pigeons in the post house.
What of them? I don't dirty my paws for anything less than pheasant, I'll have you know.
I'll happily leave you be as soon as I find out what happened to those pigeons.
I shan't be bullied, harangued, or deceived. Do you hear?
Blink.
Her fingers grip yours in pure ecstasy.
Shh.
Welcome to Charis's caress, where the only thing that goes down easier than our drinks is our
reclaiming the victuals in this basement for the good of rat kind.
Do what you want. I
Then
don't care.
leave me to it.
Not that type of service down here, love. I've got a husband. And you ain't my type.
Any food going spare?
I suppose, if you're willing to pay for it. Now get out from under my feet.
Isn't right. On his leash.
You're looking parched, sweetheart. Another tankard?
Else, darling. Another sip and I'm like to spill over. But other hankering for spicier flavours. How about you give me a taste?
Everything all right here?
Right as falling rain. What's it to you, chuffer?
Don't worry your pretty head about the fist, love. I can play them all like a lute.
Oh, hells. Last thing I need's the manip on my arse. See you around, doll. Keep that fire stoked for me.
Damn it all, that guy's loaded! You just chased off a full coffer of tips. But I've still got one tip left, just for you. Don't stand between a gal and her gold mine.
Isn't right.
Listen, sweetheart, I'm sure you meant well. You want to help? Open your coin purse. Start with hoots if your whistle needs wetting. You want extra attention? Try Mamselle Amira. Sorry, sweetheart. This is me time.
Rustled Irenia's feathers, eh? Well, know what I'm done. Her moneymaker catches more fish than a frog catches flies. My business is slinging tankards, not hoarding secrets. I'd like to keep it that way. But you poke some folk hard enough, they're bound to squeal. And Mamselle Amira there looks about ready to burst. You got it, but the new hooch is off limits. Can't have the mamsel leaping down my throat if I go burning yours. Pleasure to serve. Now, what can hoots do for you? Forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a... Don't know about that, chum. Hoots could beef you up, sharpen your tongue, or knock you out cold. No telling till the first drop hits your gullet. Damn! The gal knows what she wants. First one's on the house. So, don't come bawling to me if your big toes fall off or your tongue coils in a knot. Charesse caress, the mamsel's brainchild. Wet your tongue, soak your skin, scratch your itch. Get the attention you want and avoid the attention you don't.
Sorry, sweetheart.
You got that right. The old
Friend, we are here for you.
You can stare as much as you like.
My. I can tell you are a special one from a single glance. You have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
I used to work as a courtesan back home, and my sister as an artisanal masseuse. But men are treated like dogs by the Underdark's matriarchs, so we fled.
We found surfacers crave the body of a drow like a drug. Life is easy in our line of work. Perhaps, once we have saved more gold, another adventure will begin. We've had busier days, but life is comfortable here with Mamza.
Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick.
That's a way funny.
We will only allow that if we know there is an evening of exceptional pleasure awaiting us. Usually, one darling alone is not enough to match the two of us.
You're welcome if you have the coin.
A couple of my.
This way. We have a room upstairs over yonder side.
I feel like I'm about to get robbed.
Isn't right. Yes, on his leash.
How does this motherfucker go?
You two have rocks for brains. What were you thinking?
If you had any bargaining chips, they've all rather floated off into the astral.
Look, you didn't sign a treaty permitting you to march a warband through my lands. You paid for sex.
I much prefer a cat.
You came. I'm so pleased. You can never tell who's going to get cold feet. So, now that you're here, what next?
What's
An experience no one else here will give you. A chance to be embraced in the dark. But what that means is up to you. So, what can I do for you? A tender touch? Some sensory stimulation? It's all part of the experience. The room is bathed in total darkness, so there is nothing to distract from your ecstasy. There's no judgment in darkness, no shame. Just the sensation of two bodies together in the moment. Just because I'm a drow, you think I've got a whip between my legs and a stiletto wedged between my breasts. As I'm relatively new to this business, unlike my brother, I'm not comfortable letting my clients go too far. Then, let's begin.
Begin with my illithid looking face.
In the darkness, you can feel hands moving over your body, touching, squeezing, caressing.
Your body is such a treat. I'm so glad you chose to share it with me. So glad we have this time together.
Her hands slip under your clothes, running down your chest, your stomach, between your legs. You drag your tongue in a winding line from beneath her earlobe down along her collar.
Thank you. Thank you.
You hold her so tightly, enveloping her in your arms. Her heart starts to flutter faster, like that of a small animal. You're not sure how long your time together lasted, but it was long enough. By the end, you felt like you were floating in the dark, utterly at peace.
Any toll, serve any foul wind. Name the price.
That was wonderful. Perhaps you'll enjoy a drink in the bar before you brave the streets again. Even in the best of times, it's an oasis of pleasure and calm. In the city's chaos, with Baldur's Gate preparing for war, the caress feels like the final flicker of a beautiful flame before darkness falls.
Underestimate the forgotten princess closest sword. Hand it over. It's more than your fate and mine. will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
The Kithrak? What deal would he make with this devil?
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now. You could seal our fate. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Did you just cure me of the tadpole with a click of your fingers?
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some privacy. The Illithid can't hear us.
Didn't speak freely.
I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away, which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Unless some have already sprouted in places I can't see. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far, but no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you, and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
The astral prison?
In a manner of speaking. But it's the one inside the prison that you need, not the Illithid, the Gith. I can give you the means to break him free.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now.
It's very convenient that you have exactly what I need.
Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
What are you hoping to get out of all this?
Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for a hammer. A bargain of a lifetime, Lae'zel of Kalir.
I'm tempted, but tell me why you're so eager to get a hold of the crown.
I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky, like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting. And Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world. And the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
What makes you think you'd succeed in using the crown where Karsus couldn't?
I am no mortal, and I do not fail.
If you don't fail, how come you didn't get a hold of the crown way back when?
The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play.
Must really annoy you that some mortals managed to steal their crowns when you couldn't.
Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
destroy their crown than risk it falling into the wrong hands again.
How short-sighted. Much better to put it into the right hands. Hands that will ensure it is removed from this world. And it's the only way you can ensure that you remain part of this world.
No deal, Raphael, I'm leaving.
I won't stop you. But time is running out. So, don't stay away for long. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends.
Teresa's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle. Dancing, the means to loosing the Prince of the Comet was within our grasp, and you refused it. Why?
Because we don't need the deal. We can take the hammer from the House of Hope.
I wanted to follow the open valley, the easy way out. You chose the brambled path. I'm annoyed by it. And I admire you for it. We must speak with Voss. Then we find our way to Raphael's House of Hope. We'll take the Orphic hammer and use it to smash the true heir's bonds. Yisk Githkar Tafki Crashet. The Githyanki will be free.
Heck yeah.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts.
It was Raphael.
Raphael? Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you?
He wants the crown that's on the brain.
Giving a devil what he wants sounds like a brilliant idea. And what did he offer you in return for bringing it to him?
The means to free Orpheus.
Tell me, you turned him down.
I turned him down.
Good. I am glad. But be careful. The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back. I doubt this will be the last time you are approached. I trust that you will continue to remember who is really on your side. Without my protection, you cannot defeat the Elder Brain. You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil whispers in your ear.
Brains. What were you thinking? You haven't even got inside yet. I'm not going inside.
Pleasure house? Den of decadent delight.
when you met the drought. Oh, Father, give me strength. I'm here. I won't let anything happen.
They told me the armor was advanced. What's next?
Almost painful, sir. My body burns like the
Ignorance breeds madness.
The person with you. I enjoyed it.
All right, what now?
I had no less than 2 minutes and about to be clawing at my door the very next minute.
Well, no shopping for a suit. Dinner with my parents, remember?
Pleasure isn't just physical,
to
it's
try.
a state of mind. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, Father, give me strength.
Couple turns should do it.
So distracted recently. Such fog coursing through my brain.
Look at me. You need only think of me.
Gortash is being named Archduke. Time to pay Worm's Rock a visit.
You're really nice. Lovely and nice. Oh, I'm not sure I want to watch.
Don't fret. You don't have to think about a thing.
I want to, but I just have such a headache.
I wish I could kiss you better. I mean, to try. Forget your work. These four walls are our world.
Sorry, I've just felt so distracted recently. Such fog coursing through my brain.
Look at me. You need only think of me.
You're really nice. Lovely and nice. Oh, I'm not sure not to watch.
Don't fret. You don't have to think about a thing.
I want to, but I just have such a headache.
I wish I could kiss you better. I mean, to try.
coursing through my brain.
Look at me. You need only think of me.
You're really nice.
Lovely and nice. Oh, not sure not much.
Don't fret. You don't have to think about it, please.
I want to. Just have such a headache.
I wish I could kiss you better. I mean, to try.
It's an interesting outfit.
Forget your work. These four walls are our world.
Sorry, I've just felt so distracted recently. Such fog coursing through my brain.
Look at me. You need only think of me.
You're really nice. Lovely and nice. Oh, I'm not sure much.
Don't fret. You don't have to think about a thing.
I want to, but I just have such a headache.
I wish I could kiss you better. I mean, to try. Forget your work. These four walls are our world.
Sorry, I've just felt so distracted recently. Such fog coursing through my brain.
Look at me. You need only think of me.
Yes?
Really nice.
Let's give her the enough, yeah.
Don't fret. Think about a thing.
I want to, but I just have such a headache.
I wish I could kiss you better. I mean, to try.
A long way to go still.
Forget your work. These four walls are our world.
Sorry, I've just felt so distracted recently. Such fog coursing through my brain.
Look at me. You need only think of me.
eager for battle.
You're really nice. Lovely and nice. Oh, I'm not sure I'm up to much.
Don't fret. You don't have to think about a thing.
I want to, but I just have such a headache.
I wish I could kiss you better. I mean, to try.
No time to rest.
Forget your work. These four walls are our world.
So distracted recently. Such fog coursing through my brain.
Look at me. You need only think of me.
Tell me, am I beautiful?
More than beautiful. You are the aurora stretched across the north skies. You are the golden dunes swept across the Kalim. You are the fruit of the forbidden palm, soft on my skin, sweet on my tongue. You are my sin and salvation.
Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing. Your skin burns with her heat.
What's wrong, Jara?
What are you? Wait, I know you.
Looks fun, mind if I
I
join?
most certainly do. Jara is the most valued.
Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Jara, what's going on? Who's this woman?
Your head screams in agony. The change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
What's happening?
Let my name be known.
Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers. Talons sharp as daggers and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver.
beautiful indeed, and most lethal.
Is it not in the Illithid's barbarity that we find its splendor? Your eyes are no less monstrous, I assure you. A lesser woman might be frightened, but I am no lesser woman.
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens, and your heart skips a beat.
Well then, I'm glad you're safe.
As am I. My thanks are as bountiful as your courage. Take these. May you have some comfort in bitter times. Be well. Be beautiful.
No time to dally.
Hells. I'd have but no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. Is it not in your eyes and no...
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens, and your heart skips a beat. The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The mind flayer is no mere curiosity, but an object of desire.
The creature aroused you, didn't it?
Why should I deny it? My urge is as natural as the grape upon the vine. But perhaps there are other flavors that might satisfy my palate. Rapture. Close your eyes and listen.
You see only darkness. Her voice shines through it, warmer than the sun, yet cooler than night.
The all-being. Here, there is no suffering. Here, you want for nothing. Here, you are anything. You have one word. Tell me, what will you be?
Whole.
You are whole. Within and without. Free from expectation and the crushing burden of solitude. You are the entirety of you. Every path outward leads to adventures yet unknown. Every path inward leads to dreams eternally fulfilled.
Your flesh shivers, your heart bursts. True ecstasy for one fleeting moment.
Open your eyes. I'll remember you, and you'll remember me.
No one stopped me yet.
Doesn't make any sense. You will when you met the drought. How about Father give me strength?
Can't keep me out.
Hello, world.
Pleasure house, den of decadent delights.
So loud.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something.
Afraid so. I found new evidence investigating.
Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? My assistant. She's posted in the lower city investigating Duke Stelmane's murder. Now, back to it. What have you found?
I found the murder weapon you missed in a tunnel under the temple.
That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed?
Could be to do with how he was helping the refugees.
Could doesn't quite cut it here, I'm afraid. I need a solid, provable motive. Come back when you've got some real evidence. I presume you've found something interesting to discuss, if you're interrupting me again?
Shape-shifting assassins were under the temple, along with more murder victims.
While that is startling, it still doesn't disprove my theory that Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, does it? That's what you need if you want to change my mind. Hard evidence. A reason, too, if you're at it. Why was Lorgan killed? It was the height of arrogance, then, to disturb me. Don't come back unless you've got something worth saying.
Elephant smarter than he appears to be.
Voss, friend to the comet.
Lae'zel of Kalir, warrior of warriors. Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
I'm not interested in pacting with devil's vows.
Skaketh! Orpheus will be free. There is no cost too high to unshackle my people.
Don't worry, I will find a way to liberate Orpheus.
I did not come this far for you to turn your back on the First Mother's son.
Githkar Tavkim crashed. You put your trust in me, Voss. I plan to honor it.
Yes, and it seems I have no choice but to trust. There is but one prism, and you are its key. Find a way to retrieve the hammer and free Orpheus from the prism. I will assemble his remaining honor guard and plan our next actions. Together, we will yet free the true heir of Gith's blessed empire. He will free us from Vlaakith and lead our Kithraki against the Geich. Istik, I will wait in the underground. Seek me when you have the hammer in hand.
Orpheus sensed the tadpole before, and his guard attacked. Won't he attack if we free him?
The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you.
Any idea where Raphael might keep the Orphic hammer?
A devil of Raphael's stature does not simply make camp on the shores of the Styx. He will have made a sanctuary for himself, a lavish one too, one that caters to his many vices.
The House of Hope. We must find a way in.
The House of Hope, you say? I couldn't ask for a name more fitting. Every house has an entrance, Istik. Even those in the Hells. You must find it.
You are wasting your time, and mine. Our true enemy is the Elder Brain. Focus your mind there.
Establishment is... Hey! You paid Raphael a visit. I want to hear all about it.
There are scant few...
Damn, Hoots! That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on. Oi! You must have slipped by me earlier. Raphael's very disappointed you turned him down.
Who are you exactly?
Ah, I forget we've never met. I've had my eyes and ears on you so long we feel like old friends. Carilla is my name. I'm Raphael's assistant, shall we say. He's gutted, you know. Had such high hopes for you.
You better get used to disappointment. I'm not making any deals with him.
You won't come out of this alive without him. The boss might be a devil, but he'll treat you more honestly than anyone else in the city.
What exactly is it you do for him?
Plenty. But right now, I have one job. You. I'm talking to you openly. Mortal to mortal. And I'm begging you to sign the contract. If the brain wins, the Illithid Empire returns and worlds you've never even dreamed of will die. Raphael can stop it. He wants to. And he knows how. You're the key. You always have been.
Maybe I rejected him too easily. Then why make demands of me instead of just helping?
He's a devil. It's his nature. He needs to get his due.
Sorry, that's not enough for me. I'll stop the brain without us help.
I doubt it. But even if you do, you won't survive the fight. I'd reconsider if I were you.
Please, just make the drinks.
Sorry, sweetheart. This is me time.
All the power of the nine hells.
Do you think we've done something wrong?
Not in trouble, sister. Remember our vow to keep one another safe. When the music stops, you and I, we will continue dancing.
I barely got a moment's sleep last night. And no, not in the good
Much better to
Was
make
that
drinks.
human boy insisting on playing his acoustic lute version of High House of Wonders again?
Ah, I was hoping.
My Mezzo-Baranzan love is always cocked-a-ready. We will only allow that if we know there is an evening of exceptional pleasure awaiting us. Usually, one darling alone is not enough.
Return to us if you have a...
There are scant few customers today. This might end up being the first day in years I end with my hand alone for company. Pleasant folks.
You keep scaring your regulars off, Swan.
Eager for
That
battle.
blacksmith was paying me to use the clamping device.
This ought to be good.
Hoots, please, just make the drinks. I'm not telling you about Raphael's sex life.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Someone with all the
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
I'm not in trouble, sister. Of course you came back. I never doubted you. We will only allow that if we know there isn't...
Return to us if you have... I barely got a moment's sleep last night. And no.
I was an artificer in another life.
Was that human boy insisting on
Much better.
Elf. Such temptation. I loved many in my day, but never one so fair. Grace, elegance, just waiting to be shattered. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you?
Spot on. That sounds delightful.
I thought as much. Those eyes tell a story. Punishment is your pleasure. It's Fionn you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin.
Will this stern librarian of yours be back tomorrow?
Sweeting, I'm no fortune teller. If I had a crystal ball, I promise I'd already have consulted it. Truth is, Fionn's gone well missing. And my hands may be skillful, but they were not made to turn every last stone she might be hiding behind. To service is my calling, not to be served. Ugh, but I'd be a fool to say no. The girl kept my coffers near overflowing. 2 flights up, then turn right, and right again. That's Fionn's pleasure room, Elminster's library. Here, take the key. I'm listening. Nisha, our lovely nymph. She's engaged in the nymph's grotto on the top floor, sweeting. The client's a favorite of hers, too. I doubt you'll be able to tear her away. But we are blessed to have a devil in residence at the moment. A temporary guest. But he asked that I send any potential clients his way. Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite changed by the experience. Twins, yes. Hands of such skill they could turn stone to silk. Your body could suffer no knot they can't untangle. They're through the curtain to the right. You'll need coin and stamina in abundance to enjoy their services, but the gold will be as well spent as you are.
I barely got a moment's sleep last night.
9 hells! You followed me all the way here? What could you possibly want with me now?
I found the explosive toy bears you donated to the refugees.
What? How? 9 hells? Whatever you think you know, I'm sure some gold would help you to forget.
You see you are brought to justice.
Please don't! What do you want from me? It's not my fault! I was forced to do this. Framed even. They would have killed me if I refused to rig the toys. And they're definitely going to kill me now.
They? Who's this they?
I can't tell you. I won't tell you.
Tell me who they are, or you'll be dead before they even get to you.
All right. Just don't hurt me. The teddy bears were an experiment. My greatest invention. A clever little device in their chest allows them to speak. But there's more. Smoke powder inside the device. I collect packages from Verloga's fireworks in the lower city and stuff the bears with it. Not because I want to, because I have to. Otherwise, they'll kill me.
Still haven't told me who they are.
I don't know who's in charge, but it starts at the fireworks shop. That's where the packages come from. Go there. Tell them Uncle Verloga sent you, and they'll show you the smoke powder. Lots of it. There. I told you what you wanted to know. Now, will you let me go?
His plea comes with an offering. A pass granting you access to the lower city.
Thanks, but I'll need all your gold too.
Here, take it, all of it. I don't care. You'll never see me again, I promise.
Safe. When the music stops, you and I.
How much gold did I get?
Continue down.
Straight to the heart was that one.
I barely got a moment's sleep last night. And no.
the stairs. Something, something.
To pleasure your fine maiden, to feel her fingers grip yours in pure ecstasy.
In pure ecstasy. I don't think I've gone the right way.
Hoots, please, just make the drinks. I'm not telling you about Raphael's sex life.
Someone with all.
The librarian does this thing.
Burns like a
We're shopping for a suit. Dinner with my...
Another person with you. Enjoy it. Teresa's caress also has.
staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms.
With a flick of the wrist.
Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
Haven't we lingered long enough? We should return for the ceremony.
One more mark, then we can go.
Seriously.
Hello, beautiful. I didn't see you there.
We were just discussing, celebration being held in the palace of Cazador Zar.
You should come. It'll be the talk of Baldur's Gate.
Sure, I'll see you there.
Great. The palace looks out over the lower city. You won't be able to miss it.
Forgive us for not escorting you there, but my brother and I must attend to another matter first.
Yes, dear sister, I know we have places to be. We'll leave once our good friends here have departed. I look forward to seeing you at the palace, though. It'll be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I promise. Soon we'll feel the sun on our skin. After all this time.
Whatever's behind that lock is being watched closely.
Part of me will miss it.
I will not.
Best keep your hands to yourself.
Dude, why are you in here?
I will gladly do so.
Leave.
Shapeshifter's key unlocked the door. Interesting. Blood near the bed. Wish I had a bag of holding. Something good here, I hope.
Until he's found. After all this time.
Notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed.
I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
confuses me.
But don't worry.
Your lockpicking has landed you in trouble. You're being reported. This guard caught you picking a lock. Perhaps you'd like to try the lock of your very own cell. You're free to go. This
must claim the crown of Carsus for ourselves, before anyone else does. How can I help?
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious.
Ah, my favorite traveling companion.
Vanished into mist. That is no standard vampire spawn.
Whatever it takes.
Assume nothing.
Can't give up now.
Vlakith's will be done.
Let's move.
It has plenty of spare beds.
Great! We can bunk with 10 other people and pray none of them has sticky fingers.
It will when you bet the drow.
In the gutter, and that...
Oh, Father, give me... Oh, safe, my love. I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
Look at you!
Can't sit here until the end of bloody time.
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mated temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there again. Does that excuse being rude? Excluding folk? Come off it. They wouldn't let me in. Spouted some tripe about my sort.
And absolutist murderers. I only wanted to sit down a minute. So did I. Let me show you. Pleasure doing business.
Let anything happen to you.
You've been caught mid-robbery. You're next with your prize discarded. The man.
Come to Baldur's Gate, he said. Adventurers get welcomed as heroes, he said. Poxy Drim and his bleeding notions.
It's your birthday. You deserve to.
Hear me out.
My faith protects me.
You've started a panic. Word of your actions is about to spread.
No one back home will ever believe this. Bet I can crack that open. Have a look.
Iniquity.
Do you two have rocks for brains? What were you thinking?
Here. You haven't even got inside yet.
I am not going inside.
Somewhere warm and safe. Pleasure house. Den of decadent delights.
I'm here. I won't let anything happen.
Look at you.
I'm ready.
But don't worry.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden.
At least things have stayed interesting.
I'm not going inside.
Brothel. Pleasure house. Den of decadent.
So loud.
Pures and pure.
The cucumbers have been taken from the pantry.
I presume you've found something interesting to discuss, if you're interrupting me again?
I found another body in the flophouse nearby. I think it's
You're telling me more than one person has been killed? In Baldur's Gate? You must have something better than that. I need hard evidence and a motive. Why would someone else kill Rorgan? How can we be a Baal plot? You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine, I'll bite. What's your theory?
It's not a theory, I have proof. The document contains information connecting the murders to the Baal's resurgence.
No need to wave documents at me. I'm already drowning in paperwork as it is. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city. Well, what are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
This might end up being the first day in years I end up my hand
Your pleasure is mine, sweeting.
I found Finn's corpse. She's been murdered.
Murdered? Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. I'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Fionn slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her. I have little coin, but I offer sin in abundance. Talk with the Drow twins in the tap room. They're legends among the regulars, almost myths. Tell them they're your gift from the Mamselle, and let them show you why. Anything else on your mind, sweeting?
Is your boss here to enjoy himself?
I don't think this kind of establishment is quite to his taste.
Come to pay your respects to the real lady of the house, I see. What a clever creature you are. It's your lucky day. I am receiving compliments at this time, and you are most welcome to make an offering.
Your glorious tale can trip an unsuspecting servant with the grace of an empress.
Oh, you flatterer. But you are, of course, correct. My tale is quite the marvel. The unwashed rabble who frequent this establishment have much to learn from your deference, and I must suffer their foibles alone. But they do say a burden shared is a burden halved.
What's that shady pair over there whispering?
Can't you hear from here? They're talking about the new top cat in the criminal underbelly. Go and listen for yourself. As for them personally, one never washes and instead douses himself with rose oil, while the other can't hold his drink.
Do I want to know who's through those fancy
The
curtains?
Drow, two of our most popular courtesans. A night with them seems to be rather life-changing, if you can afford it. Of course, they are siblings, but judging from the throngs of clients they draw, most of the city is as disgusting as they are.
What are your thoughts on the clientele?
That's
as well?
rather a broad topic. We get all sorts here. But there is one frequent visitor whose very presence offends me. He dresses fabulously, but stinks of the hells. Something infernal, to be sure. Abhorrent.
Sorry, sweetheart. This is me time.
Much better to make drinks. You're a true talent.
Couldn't get us off your mind, could you?
Mademoiselle Amira said you could offer your services as a gift of her thanks.
Silly. We are the gift. One free ride with me or my brother.
Or perhaps you have greater ambitions yet. We will only allow that if we know there is an evening of exceptional pleasure awaiting us. Usually, one darling alone is not enough to match the two of us.
Return to us if you have a lover willing to take part. I barely got a moment's sleep last night. And no, not in the good way.
Was that human boy insisting on playing his...
You do not want to know.
State mine.
Confuses me for a member of staff.
I'd probably break his nose. Good point.
Why does Worms Crossing have so few lodgings? Need at least a double bed.
How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
Great! We can bunk with 10 other people and pray none of them have sticky fingers. Better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of iniquity. I just want somewhere warm and safe.
Mate, it's your birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
The librarian does this thing with help and their virility. For you, I'd recommend...
Darling, it's very leather-like.
Seems like a pleasure you'll find me.
Like what?
To feel her
I don't
fingers.
know, but I'll know it when I see it.
Let's just stick to the list.
The Absolutes armies lay siege. They won't
Let them see you taking charge of your pleasurable destiny.
Let's go to Calm's Gums. She has the most
What I wouldn't give to be the
fabulous
Gondian who
scent.
invented the steel
It's
watch.
perfect for a shirt.
Greetings, citizen.
Yes, but they were good. Which makes him the inventor. How about we settle on the Gondians?
patronage. The Gondians built the steel
Told me the
watch.
armor was a bargain.
Yes, but they were
Good armor is hard to
and which
find.
makes him the inventor.
For you, I'd recommend 2 doses.
Librarian does this thing with her whip, running on all fours, and
How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
We can bond with town people and pray none
Are
of
the
them
gods truly this petty?
Our readers will be outraged. Ah! Are you trying to get into the city? Got a minute to tell me about your experience at the gate today?
My security's so tight.
There was a skirmish a few days back. A band of absolutists came close to entering the city. People started panicking, so the gate got closed. My editor at the Baldur's Mouth Gazette sent me down to get a first-hand account of the chaos. He wants some fluff piece about the heroic steel watch keeping the mob at bay, whether or not that's the truth or not.
What do you
That the
think of this?
refugees here are desperate, hungry, scared people. They're no mob. They just want to be safe. I've heard the rumours. Absolutists marching from Moonrise Towers. Whole towns felled by strange curses. It's no wonder they ran. Of course, I can't write any of that. My editor only releases stories his friend Lord Gortash approves of. And he's very selective.
So people have no idea what's going on.
Oh, they know some of it. Most would rather bury their heads in the sand anyway. Saves them the bother of feeling responsible. I'll try and get the truth across. Who knows? Maybe a line or two will meet Mr. Needle's approval. I won't be holding my breath.
I've got my eye on you. And them over there too. I don't miss a thing.
Be wary. This place is trapped. Don't give me trouble now. Maybe I need more pockets. Be wary. This place is trapped.
A trap, just as I expected.
My legs. Can't feel them. Tell the others. Let the boss know.
This man is not long for this world.
Who is your boss?
Stone Lord. He'll sort this. He'll get him.
You hear the blood gurgle in his struggling lungs. His last ounce of strength is spent.
Take heed. I see a trap.
Decapitated, but still warm.
Spotted a trap. Move with purpose.
That same ship was at Moonrise Towers, if I'm not mistaken.
Looks like those two are about to fight.
Nobody messes with the Stone Lord, ratling.
Nine Fingers sends her love, arsehole. Your Stone Lord's a dead man walking. You, help me kill these asses. The girls will sprinkle you with gold.
Can we just all get along? Must we really fight?
Are you serious?
A pacifist? In Baldur's Gate? Ha! Nobody's leaving this place alive, cock.
The guild owns this city. As private.
For the Stone Lord.
No time to waste.
Let's end this.
What must be done?
more good. I think slowing me down. What's the plan? Ready.
Tormento!
Bull will be. Got to concentrate.
Onward. Nature will not even notice you are gone.
Think you can take me on? I will ascend. This is your end. Ready. Orders. A potion. Involved. Will be well. useful.
Stay vigilant. There are traps here.
Feel that one later.
Alright, folks, I think that's it for today. I'm gonna go to bed.
I won't let
So we'll see you guys later.
Honestly.
It's
Father, give me strength.
Which means we're getting a real room.
It's been great, it's been fun. But your animal pal the Grizz has got a brother. Peace.
Hear me. Jerez's caress